Hey guys, on this video I'm gonna be watching the new Resident Evil 4 Remake trailers that were released today and talk about my impressions on it. Resident Evil 4 was the first Resident Evil game that I played, so I am really looking forward to this remake, and it is for sure on my list of games to buy for next year. Here we already have the Illuminados doing one of them rituals, which probably involves sacrificing this person right here from the looks of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going back and forth through the trailer and pausing into certain parts as I want to make more comments over some specific parts of it. And I already just gotta say that this here, it looks like the altar that we see in separate ways. You know, Ada's extra campaign, the original game. And this here looks like the part where they try to sacrifice her inside this little part, which is like inside this cave, which has an altar that kind of looks like this. It does look like this, but I don't think this is Ada. Also, Leon also bumps into this altar later on in his campaign, and he sees like traces of what kind of almost happening there with Ada. But this here doesn't look like Ada. And I don't think it's Ashley either. Let me just go back a little forward. This looks great. This night look in the village. I think the main thing that I'm enjoying the trailer is just seeing the visuals. I think it's been looking great so far. Here you have like a drawing of what it looks like two Illuminati members, cultists. They are just beheading someone here. Someone just got their heads ripped off, and it looks like to be the case of what is about to happen to this woman right here. It looks like a woman based on the sound that she made here. It looks like it. She's just about to be sacrificed for some reason by the Illuminados. And here we have a look of Leon in the village, and it looks like that big area where we first have to deal with a large amount of enemies, which we have to hold a horde of Ganados until Ada manages to ring the bell and make them all go away for us. But it sure looks like that opening there where we first, like, after the Ganados go away and Leon is just like looking at the village, and it is like this open space where it's also where we first see one of the most iconic enemies in the game, the Dr. Salvador with the crazy guy with the chainsaw.
You're here looking for someone?
Is that Luis? It sounds like him. I mean, there are not that many characters in the game, so the options for who that might be are low. Oh yeah, here's definitely that part. I recognize this door here. You only have like the villages in that area. Yeah, and speaking of the guy with the chainsaw, there he comes.
Maybe some missing señorita.
Oh, that's definitely Luis. And yeah, it's Ashley. Yeah, that's who I want. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the original Luis look. I know that he's gonna look different because of the updated graphics, but still, I don't know, maybe it's because I got too used to the original look. I mean, I think my biggest complaint about this game, maybe the only complaint I'm gonna have about this game, is just like being weirded out by how different some of the characters sound and look. I'm okay with the way that Leon and Ada look, because they took the designs from the Resident Evil 2 game, and also how I saw Ashley looking. I think I'm okay with that, but some characters I might not enjoy it so much. And also I know that, I mean, it would be impossible for them to bring back the original voice actors that worked in the original Resident Evil 4 game. It's gonna be a little weird for me to see the same game with different voice actors, but it's just something that I have to get used to. But yeah, I mean, out of the characters that I've seen so far, Luis is like, not a big fan of this look.
Ashley.
Here is have Ashley.
Where are you?
She's at the church. Didn't you play the original game, guy? Oh, here we have Sadler. A little portrait of him.
You're so...
Oh, the village chief. He looks the same. Like, he looks exactly the same. They didn't even change. Like, he looks like updated the graphics and all, but he looks exactly the same that we saw him in the original game. Like, there's barely any changes.
Requires...
Oh, here's the part at night after Leon kills the biggest fish and the plagas start popping out of people's head. It looks like that's that part. Here's when I believe that they inject Leon with the plaga.
Ashley Grimm, are you in here?
Yes, she is. You found her. That was fast. I think she looks okay for the most part. I mean, face-wise, I think she looks okay. Her body looks a little bit different from the original one, just by the looks of it. I mean, her clothes have the same coloring pretty much, but I think didn't she wear like a sweater? I mean, this looks more like a jacket in comparison to the model in the original one. But I'm gonna say it right away, her ballistics look smaller. I wonder if they're gonna keep that line, but she just looks like a little like is smaller, if you guys know what I mean. Her frame looks a little skinnier.
Here in the
And I see like this scene where this cutscene where they meet up. She is gonna be a little longer from the looks of it. I believe that some of the cutscenes are gonna be extended and are gonna show a little bit more.
What is that? What we do?
The lost lambs are escaping.
Saddler.
We need to go.
Yeah, it's weird for me to hear Saddler with other
Get
voice.
you home safe.
You're gonna
You
try
can
it.
stop right there.
And here's the part where Ada meets up with Leon. Yeah, she looks more serious. I mean, she always had like this smug smile in the original game. Ada looks more serious in this version.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
And I don't like the smile on Louis' face. I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like much of his look, to be honest.
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Oh, the giant. Oh, Gigante is here.
Run!
I mean, in regards to visual of the enemies, I think they all look great. He just has some of the characters. Oh, it's the biggest fish. The fish is here. So I suppose we're gonna be having to. Yeah, it's gonna be the same boss fight in the boat. Gonna be the same thing. I think they're gonna follow up into a lot of these sequences in the same way. The game is gonna run now like in the same way. You're gonna face the same enemies in the same order for the most part. But there might be some difference here and there. I hope they add more stuff. I hope they add more again. The sequences, the fighting sequence, the enemies. Oh, Salazar.
What's happening to me?
His voice sounds weird. His voice sounds like, I would say like androgynous. It's like sounds very. It sounds weird. I mean, compared to the one in the original game, it's like a completely different, like a completely different voice. Like the other ones like are a little bit similar to the characters that compared to the original voice actors, but Salazar is like completely different. Like, it doesn't sound anything like the original one.
Now, abandon your body.
Yeah, they don't have like the same accent that the original enemies, like the Spanish enemies here that they had. They had like a. I think they try to make like a Spanish accent to showcase that their English wasn't their first language, and in this case here, their voice is just they don't have like the same feeling of being like not having English as their first language. Here's like the I believe, yeah, it's the Centipede Chief Village during like after his transformation during the boss fight against the Chief Village.
The girl. She's lost.
Oh, this is new. There's no cutscene in the original game, which Ada tries to say this. She never.
Leave the girl.
She never says Leon to leave Ashley. She's never together. So this is a completely new cutscene.
She's lost no matter what.
And Salazar looks. What the what the fuck is this? Damn, he looks like an old woman. He doesn't even look like he's supposed to look like a guy on his 20s that has like overaged because of the parasite. Looks like an aged 20-year-old midget. We can call it that. He looks like an old woman here, an ugly old woman.
No matter what.
He just looks kind of weird here, Salazar.
He has chosen death.
Let me pause here. I just want to see this. Look at the castle. I think it looks great. I think the visuals are really the game's strength, to be honest. Because I mean, it's gonna be the same storyline that we know. Like we already know everything that is gonna happen. We already know the characters. We already know like a lot of it. I think it's just gonna be. I mean, for me, the pleasure is gonna be playing one of my favorite classic games from my PlayStation 2 in just like this completely new look of it, which is upgrade the graphics, which is upgrade the look.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, another new cutscene. We never had a scene like this with Ashley is actually putting her gun towards. I believe it's gonna be probably Leon here. She's getting controlled by the parasite, so they're gonna probably extend this. If they're gonna extend more stuff, I hope they show more of Louis, because I always thought that he died a little too soon in the original game. I hoped to be able to see more of him. I remember like, oh, Louis died too early. It was something that I always complained about the original game. The original game wasn't perfect. There are some complaints here and there about it. I think that some parts could have been done better. And I wondered, I mean, from the looks of it, it looks like they're gonna do some parts differently. They're gonna maybe expand more some of the characters, see more of the characters. That would be nice. So I think there is room for improvement. There is a chance of them actually improving upon the original game. Yeah, I think I'm okay with my impressions. My impressions on this trailer right here are actually pretty good. Now I'm gonna be watching the gameplay footage. Okay, here we have Leon entering the village for the first time. Is this the very first area at the village? Supposed to be Telwan? Because now it's at night. I mean, how far who is he referring to? I wonder. Because I mean, when in the original game, when Leon enters the village, is at day, and here is at night. I do like the look of the village at night. It looks very atmospheric, creepy looking, you know.
Anyone home?
Is this supposed to be the very first house that he enters? Yeah, the visuals looks great. The environment here. Oh, we have a flashlight. That was not the case in the original one. Yeah, it does look like a mixture of the Resident Evil 2 remake with the Resident Evil 4 original. Oh, rats. Did we have rats in the original game? I don't remember seeing those. Yeah, this is kind of a new area. I don't remember it looking like this. Any area like this.
Hey.
A dead cop? That's new. That is new.
I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
What was that?
It's gonna be a ganado. Is this supposed to be the first encounter that he had with the ganado? Yeah, it looks. It's not the same situation as the first one. And he's already having like the plague is already like coming out of his body. He's already like looking deformed there, like the head. The neck looks like it's broken to the side. Huh. This must be at the very start of the game because Leon still has the jacket. I think he's gonna lose it in the same way. Oh. Also new cutscenes. So they are adding a bunch of new cutscenes here.
This is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's
Oh,
your
Hunnigan.
secret?
There she is.
President's daughter, Baby Eagle.
She looks pretty much like the same, like has in the original one, just upgraded the graphics.
Our intel
But I don't
was
see
correct
much a
then.
difference in her
Well done.
appearance.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are.
They are probably dead, and they're down there. I want to kill you.
Talk later.
I also jumped out the window just like that in my first encounter with the Granados. Oh, here's we have like the big area that I mentioned before. Yeah, there's gonna be the burned body of one of the cops in the middle there. Yeah, there we go. They're gonna be burning the body. Yes. And now there's gonna be the big area where the hordes of enemies are gonna go after Leon. And yeah, this looks great. Yeah, just like in the original one, they're gonna try to grab you and you can. I wonder if Leon's kicks can also like destroy people's head in this game. Oh, yeah. Leon is very acrobatic here. He's able to do some crazy kicks from the looks of it. But I don't think... Oh, you can use fire. Oh, no, not the cow. Oh, poor little cow. He did nothing wrong. Now just dodging the enemies around. I don't think their kicks are gonna be... Leon's kicks are gonna be able to just like destroy people's head. It's like looks like a headshot. Because Leon's kicks were kind of OP in the original game. Oh, Chainsaw Boy is here. Yeah, breaking through. This look of the house, of the village, I'm really enjoying the look that the village has in the remake. And there he comes. Get the shotgun. You have to get the shotgun is on the wall, Leon. You have to get the shotgun. It looks like they added different models for the Granados. Oh, there he got the shotgun. You should have used it earlier. It looks like they added more models for the Granados because in the original game there aren't many models. Most of them look out the same. It looks like they added more variant looks to the Granados. Oh, one of them got him from behind and while like he's holding it for so that Dr. Salvador can hit him with the chainsaw. You need to line them up together so you can shoot multiple of them with the shotgun. And that was a nice use of your knife, Leon, for sure. And he's chasing you. He's trying to be sneaky with the chainsaw on you. Uh-oh. No. No. Are you gonna get your head cut off, Leon? Oh, you have like a different kind of execution with the knife now. Oh, what? What? You can hold the chainsaw? No? Oh. Usually that's an insta-kill. No, that should have been an insta-kill. Like if the chainsaw touches Leon, it should be like an insta-death. So he's able now to hold down with the chainsaw with his pistol. Okay, I did not expect this. I did not. Oh, wait, no, that's not his pistol. That's his knife. Because I mean, he was just holding the pistol and he just like the chainsaw. Oh no, he was holding. He was just. Yeah, he killed the guy with the knife. No, he has the pistol. Oh, you can press L1 to pull the knife to block the chainsaw. I'm not sure about this. It kind of takes a little bit of the fear that you have from Dr. Salvador because it's always an insta-kill with him. I mean, this looks cool. It does look like good. I mean, cool in gameplay wise. but it takes a little bit of the fear, because the fear with the chainsaw is that like if it touches you, it's an insta kill. There is no escape, and now they're allowing you be able to block the chainsaw with the knife. Okay, I mean overall, my impressions on this are pretty good. I am sure looking forward to playing this next year.